We saw the video, and there's a lot of boarded up storefronts.
Absolutely, absolutely. But
Maureen
that's...
Sullivan, you wanted to say something?
I did. 35th and Halsted is a TIF district. If you go to that block, that is the most blighted block along the Halsted corridor if it's not an empty lot. And that TIF money should be used as it's supposed to be, to alleviate blight and on projects, but for that money, that project would not be done. And the Ramova is an ideal example of what could be done.
The only candidate in the 11th Ward aldermanic race to educate you about TIF districts and about where your property tax money goes is Maureen Sullivan.
Maureen Sullivan, how would you address the issue on Halsted?
Well, until 2008, I was an interior designer. An interior designer, I actually would put a plan together before I would do anything. You don't build a house without a plan. So what I'd like to do, and what I see doing, is putting together a task force to decide what should be placed along that corridor, what we are missing, what we're leaving the neighborhoods for. And after that, I'd have community meetings, many community meetings, which is something we lack now. And then I would go and do the hard work of recruiting businesses to fill those needs.
The only candidate with a plan for South Halsted driven by the cornerstone commercial property Ramova Theater is Maureen Sullivan. The only candidate with 10 years of community service to the 11th Ward is Maureen Sullivan. She's the only one elected to a local school council, the only one elected to Paul Mazzano Park Council, the only candidate who created the Bridgeport Air and Water Show, the only organizer of Clean and Green garbage pickup days, and the only candidate who organized against the pollution in our neighborhood from the coal plants. 10 years of community service instead of 3 months of yard signs. Maureen Sullivan for 11th Ward Alderman.